Excuse the complete mess. Oh my goodness. It's not like I'm pressed for time because I still have like an entire week. And overall, I'm trying to think about what else I have to do, but this was a problem for the longest time. I left the red on here because, of course, that holds it together whilst it's in storage. So I wasn't planning on taking that off because it doesn't break. Well, it has less chance of breaking. So the monorail station has been, I mentioned, it's my favorite building in the entire layout. It needs some improvement, but I just love it. But the issue was the monorail would come up here and would always hit. Basically, sometimes it would hit the life lights kit right there. I should have thought about that. I could have put the life lights kit on the other side, but the wires come out here to go back down. And over the years, even before the life lights kits, the issue was putting the track, the actual ramp monorail parts in there. It's just, I designed it and then I put the monorail track in there. When I was home, I got to a show and it was just a pain to get it connected here and there and there. It just, so I didn't even bother with this one. Actually, I took these supports right out, and I just left the holes in the floor where they were, because nobody looks over and they're in the corner. And that was good enough for a while. But again, the actual ramp started eking its way up for whatever reason, and then the monorail itself would come up and hit the roof and get stuck. So I said I have to fix that. And I was planning on taking this whole thing apart. And I thought, well, maybe I should just put these things back in. And that would stop the monorail from moving up. And it's perfect now. It's actually stuck. This thing doesn't move at all. So it's actually three connect. Before, it would only be connected out here on this end. It would just be on, like I'll show you right here, on that piece right there, is right there. And that's what locks this side down. And then, so that would be floating. I never locked that down in the middle because it's hard to get at. And this would not be locked down. The actual monorail would just sit between that opening, that void right there. And that was it. And so it would basically be floating. Because of the ramp has that bit of a ramp to it, obviously because it's a ramp, it was a little bit springy. And it was not exactly parallel or straight or level here when it came out. It was kind of tilted up because it would just kind of float. So I'm going to try this at the next show in a week, and I'm going to lock it down in all three spots and see how that lasts at the show. So that was like, seriously, not even a 5-minute fix, just by putting the supports back in. What else? I spent a little time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Give me a sec. I'm going to sit down because I get lazy. That's not going to work. I'm going to put the phone down. Oh, wait, so I'll just show you. See, the monorail popped up like that. That's what's happening. So it was floating. So I'm going to be able to lock that down, hopefully. And then it'll stay there, hopefully. That's the hope. Give me a sec. Move this back. So I have some room on my desk. And so here we go. I created these Microsoft Visio, by the way, and again, brick set to get the pictures of the minifigs. So this is the Seek and Find page 1, inferring that there's going to be a page 2. I had thought about it, so that's pretty easy, self-explanatory. The statistics for the Cassiopeia Sierra lunar base, because people ask me these questions literally all the time. I won't go through them all, but approximately 30,000 pieces. That's honestly a complete guesstimate. I never actually sat down. When I had the entire layout catted, I thought I wrote down the number, but I can't remember it now, and it's changed since there. Blah, 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 blah. Some nice pictures also with stats. The whole thing fits in the van. Tower inspiration. People ask me about that. So there's Peter Reed's tower. Just absolutely Onisis. Onisis tower. That was Peter Reed. That's the main inspiration for the tower. 2001 Space Odyssey, clearly. Empire Strikes Back with the landing pad. And the CN Tower. And of course, I had my 918 in there. This is up down. The tower build, because people ask me how long it take. I said it started here for Brick Fete 2011, and just the evolution until you got to there. So I have those 4 sheets. Whether or not they're all 4 going to go on display, I know that this one is, because again, Jeffy inspired me. And then Jeffy keeps on mentioning that the kids find it all. So I decided to dig up some minifigs today, right there, out of my collection that have some sort of spacey content to them. And yeah, the Statue of Liberty too. But some spacey. And I actually put a few more things in there and the other parts I've been working on. So I'm going to come up with a completely different page. Seek and Find page 2. So I might get that done before Bricks in the 6. And if I don't, I am not going to lose sleep over it. Because overall, oh, there it is with the red on it, but there it is. Overall, I just have to put everything back into boxes and make sure I have everything before I leave the house next Wednesday or Thursday. I'm looking forward to the show. I'm actually quite comfortable. That's a very important piece right there. I'm not going to mention names. Very, very important piece. And he will be missed at the show. But other than that, that's it. I don't know if this is going to be my last video before the show, about the show. I do not know. It remains to be seen. I do want to modify that before I leave the house. Although for this show, I might just leave that. I was expecting a bricklink order to finish in all the windows at the bottom. They did not show up, so it'll be half done, which is fine. But I had a different idea. I was going to take it into a different direction. But right now, I think for now, that's going to be perfectly acceptable. I got the bin of attachments. I found all our name tags, which is also important for a Bricks in the 6 to be there for the 3 of us to have our name tags. Yeah, so that's it. That's all. Nice quick video. Under 10 minutes. Yay! This one's for Jeffy. Everybody stay safe, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.